What is your biggest general fear in life?
I think my biggest fear is not being able to do hard things. There is the physical aspect to doing something, but there's also just this mental aspect. And I want to be able to be a person who can show up and do what needs to be done, or who can push myself to accomplish what needs to be done, even if it's not easy, it's not off the shelf, it's something that I have to work for. I don't want to be the person who chickens out and just can't do it.
Where do you think you are for the training block for this year, for the 2023 Tuck 12?
So I'm gonna just be starting. We're in the beginning of July, so that's gonna be in September. I am coming out of trying to get my base wrapped up right now, basically. So usually what I like to do is I like to do a training cycle, a base cycle, and my base has been less than I wanted it to be for a number of reasons. I'm troubleshooting a bunch of stuff right now, including strength training and electrolyte balance for the summer and recovering from an ankle sprain and a bunch of things. So lots of troubleshooting right now, but I feel like we're getting there.
About the first thoughts that went through your head as soon as you had your accident?
So the first thought that went through my mind was, that sounds bad, and can I get down the hill? I heard this idea a long time ago from people in the military, that they ask themselves, are you injured or are you hurt? And so I'd been trying to incorporate that, and so my first thought was, maybe I'm just hurt, I can get down the hill. And then I couldn't move my leg.
Hard days to be hard. So hard can include hills, which I know you add into a lot of your runs. Speed work and long runs are another form of like a harder run. Okay. Easy days, try to stay in that zone 2 heart rate.
Okay.
So
like a slow couple miles on something flat.
Yes. Do it in here. And that way you can manage your
monitor,
speed.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you can manage your heart rate, and you have the watch, so you can tell when your heart rate's in which zone.
Yeah.
So I would just abide by that. If you get out of that zone, lower your speed, and that is okay for an easy run.
Okay.
So you just have to adjust, and I think the treadmill is the easiest way to do it. Because like when you're out on the open road, you're just like, I feel good, I can run.
Right.
Take it slow.
Okay.
So go even slower than you think is slow.
Okay. So I'm gonna be running 15-minute miles.
But that's okay. And think about this is for you individually, and not this person's running this pace, this person's running this pace.
Right, yeah.
And because they're my group, I feel like I can push
frustrates me personally.
Yeah.
Because that's okay.
I understand.
Yeah.
Everyone's competitive.
Very much.
But do this for 4 weeks. Do this for a month.
Okay.
See how you feel.
So y'all was doing what?
We do lunge series in Pilates, like a series of lungers and skaters and stuff like that.
Okay.
And usually that's my strong, like flow.
Why do you run?
So I always say I run to stay sane. I think that over time, and I think as my running practice has matured, that has changed a little bit, and those reasons have broadened a bit. So I think I used to run to stay sane. Now I run to celebrate what my body can do. I run to build my physical capacity. I run to challenge myself. I run to find out what my limits are physically and mentally. And I run because I enjoy it.
When did you come to join A Tribe Called Run, and what brought you here?
So what brought me to A Tribe Called Run was two of my very good friends came to drag me out of my house because I was really depressed. I was recovering from an ACL surgery, and I had been in PT for months. I still had pain walking, going upstairs. Like, it was a very difficult time period. And my friends told me, you need to come to our run crew. And I said, I can't come to your run crew, I can barely walk. And they said, no, just come to our run crew. And so I came to the run crew, and I ran 3 and a change miles at about 17 miles per hour. Pain every single step, but I finished it, and I started to feel a little bit more like myself again.
I think Makeda just tried to call me antisocial, y'all, and I really don't appreciate it.
I wouldn't say anything like that.
And I think I was recording on accident, so I think we got a record of it.
I would say something like that. Well,
We gonna
you haven't pitched my character.
see what's up in a second.
I'm hurt.
What do you got to say for yourself?
I'm hurt that you would think that. That's what I am.
I bet you are. I'm not mad at it. So I'm taking this time to record.
Well, it's gonna be like, we have this running video, and I'm gonna put Makeda walking on it.
Whole time.
Just edit it out, there's no running at all. Just walking.
What would you say from your running journey or recovery journey has not only carried over from your experience of running, but actually has bled into your actual day-to-day life?
Running for me is sort of a practice for day-to-day life, and so I think one of the things that carries over is the flexibility. This has been like drilled into me because I didn't have a choice, and I'm not naturally a flexible person. I'm naturally a person who has a plan and executes it, and learning to be flexible with myself, learning to take my health seriously, and that's physical health, that's mental health, and by taking it seriously, I mean doing the things that you need to do to get better. Another thing that I've learned is that I have the mental capacity to push myself. And this is always something that is important to me, to have that capacity, and the times that I get most discouraged are the times when I question that capacity, and running, the things that I do in running help remind me that I have that.
So today's a big day.
It is.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. It's hot out here, and we checked the humidity on the bus, and it was 98%. So
Outside of humidity, what's your thoughts for today's race day?
we're just gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. It's a really pretty course. It's a really nice, just scenic tour of the city. So we're gonna have fun. I feel good. Belle and I are running together like we did last year, and so we're just gonna go out there and race and not die in the hills and have fun.
Thank you all for coming out to the 2023 Under Armour Charles Street 12 and two-person relay.
15 seconds, Corral B. 15 seconds. Corral B runners ready. Go! Corral B is out on the road. Corral B, here we go. Corral B, here we go. If you are in Corral C, hang tight right where you are, Corral C. My Corral C runners, hang tight where you are. We'll get you started in just a minute. Corral C runners are hanging tight. This is Corral B.
I am checking in just past like 6.1. Much doing like 12s right now, so I think we're just like 110, a little past. Stopping at water stations to try to stay hydrated. Occasionally at some of the hills, in the sun, just trying to keep going at a sort of reasonable pace. Which is not really what I wanted, but I think the important part right now is to try to stay hydrated and keep it together. I did start to cramp a bit, which again is a dehydration thing. So keeping up with nutrition and taking some salt pills.
You got it. You got it. Let's go, Makeda.
Bradstock, Devin Goss, Andrea Russo, Stephanie Langston, Harry Bosch coming in, Sarah Rito, Christina McNerney, Nerney, Makeda Stephenson, welcome to the finish line.
So overall, how do you feel mentally, and then what's up next for you?
I think overall I'm a little frustrated, but I'm proud of myself for finishing strong and for troubleshooting as much as I did during the race. So I'm proud of myself for not completely falling apart. What's next? I'm doing a 10K in about a month, and hopefully it'll be a little bit cooler, but also hopefully it'll be a chance for me to just continue focusing on faster paces, which I got a little bit of that in today, but not what I wanted. So that's kind of up next, is trying to figure out how to run faster or longer.